It starts.
Alright, we have another Disney game. Same people who made Jungle Book and Pinocchio, except this one doesn't suck. It's Lion King, based off the movie. This is a really great game, but it's also hard
It
at
starts.
2 or 3 points. Anyways, you start as Simba, the pussycat. Don't know why they said that for little kids. They kind of messed up the story, like how it should go in this game. But then again, it's a video game and not the movie, so we'll leave it at that. We find these fuckers like porcupine bitches, chameleon bastards, and beetle. Don't we see that during the scene where Pumbaa is? Yeah, they screwed up the movie adaptation. The really weird thing is that for the bugs, when you jump on them, and the chameleons, they explode. And the porcupine just flies off the screen, so like, what the fuck? Either way, yeah, that line symbol is the checkpoint. Those will be very valuable when you find them. And there are 2 bugs that increase your either your health bar or your roaring bar. Now your roaring power just sucks. The only use it ever has is in level 2. And probably nowhere else. And health, who doesn't want health? They keep them permanently. And there are 2 bonus bugs. One lets you play with Pumbaa to collect lives, and one lets you play as Timon. The easier one would be Timon. Anyways, I'll explain about the bonus games later. Okay, let's just skip some of this and let's get to the boss fight. You'll be surprised who we're gonna be fighting. A hyena! Did Simba meet a fucking hyena early in the movie? No, he met it during the graveyard scene. And anyways, all you gotta do is jump on him once he tires himself
Everything the
out.
light touches
Dumb shit.
is our kingdom.
Stupid laughing fucking dog dick. Anyways, yeah, here's the bonus game. The bug toss is Pumbaa, where he grabs all the bugs. You can press one of the buttons to make Pumbaa roar and destroy all the bugs. And Timon, when you play as Timon, he gets a heart attack, and you gotta go collect the bugs to get a 1-up or a continue. Now the controls here feel like really slippery and sensitive, so it's kinda easy to get hit by those spiders. Anyways, level 2, roar at the monkeys. Can't wait to be king. Holy shit, that rhino just shoved his horn up Simba's ass. What's with that? I think he would have died other than bounced up all the way up. And, monkeys. Anyways, those are the monkeys you're supposed to roar at to change their positions. The blue monkeys are just there. Yeah, we got horned by another rhino without having any type of death. Now this is the worst piece of shit in the whole entire game. This is where it gets hard. Trust me, level 2 is hard because it's kind of difficult to coordinate, like tell when you can make it. Like that double jump. It's very hard to do. You might jump too early or jump too late. Now this part is pretty fucked up. If you fall in the water, you die, and it's like 1 centimeter. How can you tell? Look at the hippos. Everybody knows hippos' feet are quite short, so the water should be very steep. Now why would... No, not steep, very shallow. Now why would Simba die in shallow water? That's way worse than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, in this part, they don't give you the arrow, you have to figure out stuff yourself. Just watch out for the pink rhino. Stupid fucking horn dick. Yeah. I got lucky with this one. Usually I fuck it up. but I guess I didn't in this recording. So then we got more monkey jumping and no more ostrich riding. Hooray! Ooh, checkpoint. Most important thing, checkpoints. Either way, you just gotta figure out, you just gotta keep changing the pink monkeys, the direction. And simple as that, then you get to the next level. After doing all that, we got on to the level 3, the graveyard scene. Now, why are there hyenas right at the beginning? Wasn't Simba and Nala supposed to run away from them? And mentioning Nala, where the fuck is she anyways? And besides, do we recognize these hyenas? No, we don't. Where's Shinzi, Banzai, and Ed? The only hyena you'll see that is from the movie is Banzai. I'll show you that later on. Okay, in this part of the level, you are to escape the graveyard scene by going around, swing on bones, killing about 10 fucking scary laughing hyena dimwits. And vultures, where the fuck do they come in? Don't they come in at the part where Simba was in the desert? I also hate them too, because if you don't kill them early or defeat them early, you'll be a big pain in the fucking ass, because they'll be pecking off his ass. To get past these bony things, you gotta spin on them. And we got some tedious climbing. It just feels really slow when he's trying to jump from cliff to cliff. Oh yeah, and these ribs or something, I forgot what they're called. Yeah, you jump on them too many times or too from a really high height, they'll rip and you fall and die unless you're lucky enough to catch on to something. Checkpoint. Screw this, let's move on. Okay, so we skip a bunch, and along the way you'll fight more hyenas, avoid more stupid birds, and this is the end. Mufasa doesn't even come in to save you. And then there's Scar up there. So, on the next level, Stampede. I can't really say much about it. It follows the plot. Actually, the whole game follows it. It's just that it's not that accurate. Either way, Mufasa doesn't come in to save you in this one either. All you gotta do is just avoid the bison and a few rocks. Simple as that. We get another cutscene.
Kill him.
But there's only one hyena. Where are the other two? Either way, this part was really odd. In the movie, he went through a bunch of canyons and quickly got through the thorns. But according to the game, he went through a bunch of places in this one. I don't know where the fuck he is, and I don't really care, because the game's great. So far. There's not much to say about this level, just avoid the rocks, avoid the rolling rocks, avoid the enemy, and hopefully you've learned how to grab onto things properly without being with good coordination, because grabbing on those things is not as easy as it looks. You gotta time it just right so that it works. Now we're being chased by a rock. You see? I fucked up there because of the ceiling. And when Simba dies, it's just... ugh. Either way, you're not supposed to be able to outrun the rock, but apparently I did. And we move on. Actually, screw this, let's skip it. So, we get to the end, and here's what I was talking about.
If you ever come back, we'll kill ya!
That's the only reference you get to him, the only hyena, Banzai. And we just skip a lot of stuff, not really much cutscenes, but then again, it's a Super Nintendo game, don't expect so much. We get to Hakuna Matata, Timon and Pumbaa's place. Yeah, this is probably what they did during off-screen time, so, okay. But why would there be frogs and fucking spiders and all this weird stuff in their place? Either way, those spiders are annoying. I hate those fucking spiders. And you know what really pisses me off? Simba can't slash. You know, scratch. Yeah, he doesn't do this until he's grown up. What's wrong with slashing right now, huh? I don't know. I think I could have punched when I was like 5. I don't need to fucking grow up to learn how to punch. Either way, there's a part in the game where it kind of plays like Mario Brothers 2. I'll just skip right over there. This is probably the most annoying part in the whole entire game. Jumping up on these logs. Now, when you get here, you'll notice that Simba can't do like these little jumps. You can only jump high up, and that's a big problem when you just want to jump to the next log. So, this gets real annoying, and all you gotta do is jump up to that log. So let's just skip to the boss fight now, shall we? You'll eventually get to this boss, the ape. Doesn't appear in the movie, but it's a boss, so we'll just kick his ass. Big fat ass. And to beat him, you have to be patient with him. Dodge all his coconuts, and then until he lets his guard down, kick him. Or jump on him. Or also smack him. Anyways, once you're able to beat him after I do this, you can kind of glitch kill him, but I don't know how. He jumps there, smacks the ground, and shakes and falls. Take that, you dumb shit. I wonder where does he go afterwards. Okay. The next level, you're adult Simba now. Now, as adult Simba, you can't roll anymore, but you can do 2 types of slash. The first slash just lets you slash once, the second one lets you slash twice. Also, if your enemies, like the hyenas, are tired and you use the X button near them, you'll throw them, which is very useful in doing lots of damage to them. And if you jump on the enemy's face, like the leopards or the hyenas, you'll smack them around. Slap, slap, slap. I'll demonstrate that as I get over here. Smack these motherfucking monkeys. Who are they anyways? You see that they're smacking around? Smack them. Yeah, that's the move. You jump on their heads and then you just smack them around. This works against Scar later in the level, but here's one word of warning. Do not use the X button when you're up against Scar. I'll explain that later. Or if he comes to remove the vines you encounter along the way. And let's just skip some of this again. We get to this part, and anyone who has watched Lion King will remember this. And it's very good. Where you must remember. And so we go on to the next level, and the next level, this is one of the hardest levels. And it's not even from the fucking movie. Where exactly are we? And what are these bats and leopards and... What the fuck is this? No! We should do something different. We should add some random level that doesn't appear in the movie. Because if it made too much sense, it'd be too good. So yeah, this is hard. You die very easily. You're not playing bad on purpose. Not completely. I'm trying, and you get cheap hits in this game. Like that. Anyways, after about 12 death and 1 continue, finally get past there. Smacking those stalagmites, or wait, the other one. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, you smack them and get the checkpoint. In this level, you will want to see a checkpoint everywhere you go. And there's only 2 or 3 checkpoints, I think. And we're riding on lava. Cowabunga, dudes! Wait, how the hell did they get there anyways? They couldn't have just swam into lava. I mean, fuck. I hate those fucking bad. Anything that flies is the most annoying thing. Oh, and this makes a lot of sense. A fucking bowling rock is coming out of nowhere. You might have died like at least once or twice, like trying to escape. Anyways, let's skip to the main part on how you finish this. Now in this part, you just have to wait for those little stones to fall in the lava. But this is just really stupid. Just to wait for something to happen, like, you know, the way you get out is really stupid. Yeah, now watch. I just get blown off the screen. Where's the hole I'm supposed to fly out of? What the fuck? Simba's magical. He can fly through the ceiling. Now here, it's sort of like a puzzle, and yeah, this is a puzzle. That's how you get back into Pride Rock. Yeah, you gotta kill all the hyenas before you can enter any hole. Now, the hole on the very far right is the one to finish this level. There's a power-up, a bug power-up, but with all the hyenas you're gonna be fighting and trying to get rid of, you might not want to do that. Anyway, go find the right hole. Like, yeah, this is the part. The correct hole here is the one in the very beginning. And we move on, and here we're playing some Metal Gear because now we're kind of like, you know, breaking everybody's neck, in this case slapping all the hyenas. There, we're at the last level, Pride Rock. Now, this, by some people, might be considered hard, but it's actually pretty easy after you play it a few times. Yeah, like I said, do not press the X button, because then Scar will slap you back and drain your health like it was orange juice. And Simba, yeah, keep doing that slapping move, and you should pretty much beat Scar. There's also lightning and fire in here, so beware. Although I wonder, is this how Pride Rock really looks like? I really should skip this as there is no action at the moment. It looks weird when Simba's like holding on to something. It looks like he's having sex with the invisible wall. So after plenty of falls, having to start all over, we get to Scar. We do the strategy, smack him on the face. Smack, smack, smack. We keep doing this until he starts laughing. Yeah, like that. Now we press the X button because he's pretty defenseless right now. Now we throw him. Now we try and throw him over the edge, which I'm gonna do now, and you can just watch. Okay, so we throw him over the edge. Yay! We defeated Scar. Actually, my friend who owned the Lion King gave it to me. He couldn't beat this game, and like, I was the one who beat it. It was hard. I think we beat it during lunchtime, during grade 6 or 7, I don't know. All I know is he never was able to beat it. And not to brag, but this is a hard game. Very hard. I got lucky with level 7, like, after, like, I don't know, 10 million tries. So, here's the ending. All's quite well. But let's get back to the game. Graphics, awesome for Super Nintendo. Music, just like from the movie. Gameplay, difficult and unfair at some points, but it's still a pretty good game. So, get it. It's a very good Disney game, just really hard.